Hello.
How are you doing, man?
I'm doing good. How about you?
Great. So, can you send over the VOD/VODs,
Yes.
depending on what you want to be looking through, and we'll get on to it.
Give me a second.
Do you have it like on YouTube as unlisted? Or
Yeah, I have
Google?
it
Oh
on
yeah,
YouTube.
that's perfect. That's perfect. Okay, let me bring it up here.
So they're not very long matches, but should be fun still. Like,
Yeah, should be all good. Let's see. Hopefully, I can just like screen share this without my PC going boom. It should be fine. Let me also just get my
I'm gonna
beautiful
send
pen up.
them to you one by one.
Yeah, go for it. No worries, no worries.
Yeah.
I'm just bringing up the tools here, so everything ready.
Yes.
Alright, so my first question for you then is basically, what do you want to get out of coaching? Like, what do you want to learn? Is there like a specific thing you want to get better at? Is it like just general knowledge? Anything that you would love to enhance further, basically?
Yeah, I mean, of course, general knowledge is always good, but I would say positioning, like map awareness stuff, is like the main thing, I would say. And yeah, thinking about the team or the show matches, just I don't know, just actually the positioning and like how we can play better as a team in general.
As like the
Yeah,
team aspects, like not only just for you, but
yeah,
yeah,
not
like
only for
the
me but for the team as well. So
yeah,
like
yeah.
a bit of both.
That's fair. That's fair. We can make that work. Okay, I'm just gonna bring up all of them so I have them ready on the side here.
Yes.
Let's see.
Okay, yes, I sent you all.
Alright, perfect. So I'm thinking, let's see. This is like 4 regular games and then 2 show matches. Is that
It's
correct?
3 regular games and 2 show matches.
Oh, did I open 2 of the? I opened 2 of the same. Yeah, lol.
Oh.
Yeah, that should be good.
Yes.
I think we can like start probably with the show matches as like the more complicated thing, and then see how much time we have for the other games. But we can start off with this. Let me switch this one over, and we can get onto it. So yeah, notes then are positioning. You said, of course, like general knowledge, map awareness, and general like team aspects that you can be doing better. Is that right? Those 4 things?
Yes, and I would actually add like KP specific stuff.
Right. Awesome. Those 5. I think that's good notes. So
yeah,
let's get on to the first game. So is this like straight? Okay, nice, perfect. We get the oh, it seems like it might be a bit rough. Fuck. I might not be able. My PC is not strong enough to be doing the screen sharing at the same time. So sadly, it will have to be through stream. But I'll try to be clear on all points. So if you're lagging a little bit too much behind, just let me know and try to explain as good as possible.
Yeah.
Alright, so first, let's look at your comp. You're playing Seth, Jewel, Bishop, KP. I think that's very solid overall. I think it's like a really good comp. Like, you're playing what's meta on that patch. It works really well.
Yeah.
Good synergies. Only thing you gotta be careful about, like in this situation, is that Oath is like your big thing. Like, you can counter Oath with KP and Bishop kinda, but like Jewel just gets neutralized completely by it. And Seth also like kinda struggles into Oath, but I think this is like fine overall. First, what I want to hear is, how do you guys like want to play the map? Like, what's the idea of you're dropping? What's your plan when you're dropping a certain spot on the map?
Okay, so mostly we found out that like when we dropped stacks, it worked really good. So most of the times when we're like playing on the server, not like in the show match, we dropped stacks, and if we not dropped stacks, we were like looking for vaults primarily blue vaults because we thought like in legendary vaults maybe there were too many teams dropping, so we focus more on blue vaults. Yeah, I would say that was our plan for dropping.
Yeah, okay, that's fair. So what I would say then is that I think in most cases the middle areas of the map is kind of bait, because like the one thing you say is like, oh, there's a blue vault, and I do get it. I think like blue vault is fine, but there is more value, especially in Showmatch, playing outside in. So in most cases, of course, like as you say, there might be a lot of teams on the orange armors. Like in this case, there's two spots, like it's Scavenger and it's Coldfang, which is fair. And it can also be Gridlock, Dawn, Industries, like it's fine. And not wanting to contest that is all good. But then outside of that, you have the gold chests, which is like a better way and more safe way to get blue armor, basically, where you can find keys in snow piles and get that one from the bridge, basically, on both sides here, depending on the spawn. You can also get blue armor from the machine, and you can also get blue armor from the big mobs in Chaos Steps. I think the problem with the middle ground is that you're putting yourself in like dangerous territory where every team will try to come in like from the outside and try to get you. So playing in middle, I think, is very, very hard and very risky at many points. So it's easier to start anywhere on the outside and playing in, depending on where the circle is going next. And often, like, if you don't want to get bullied, like, in general, Chipsa team, you know, they always drop in the middle to bully, like, teams that are more scared of the outside circle. So they will always be in the middle.
Okay. Yeah, makes sense.
But yeah, so here, where are you dropping this game? Let's see. I see some pings on side. Okay, yeah, so you go for like the blue vault here. Malakoides is not like the worst position overall, but again, I think it's you can get safer options with blue armor elsewhere also without putting yourself in the middle. Yeah, this is fine overall. One small note I would say, like specifically for early game, if you want to be really efficient, is splitting up 2 and 2. So, for example, like, if you want to be dropping mana coils, having, like, a specific plan, if you know that nobody's contesting, I would say probably, I'm just going back for the map here, is you drop more on, like, the side here, and then you can split up 2 down, 2 up, and then meet in the middle to get most value out of the XP. Even maybe just picking up the one on the right side. But just being efficient on level 4 is really important. So making sure that you as a team split up efficiently to get XP so you can use your time effectively on other things after that, basically.
Yeah, I had that on my mind, but I think it was just nervousness in the show match.
Yeah, that's totally fine. It's an experience to have. It's It's not as the regular pub games. It's a fun experience. Was this your like first show match or?
This was the first one, yeah.
That's fun. Alright, you get a really good vault, hover wings, great for bishop, Lil Cook setup for consumables, etc. The blue armors and anti-UV, like all like good to have overall. It's not like a great vault by any means, but we even got the bonus. Nice, good smurfing. Oh, you got that bit specialist. Give that to Jewel instantly. Okay, you guys have really good power so far. Like getting the hover wings and the bit specialist really early. It's very good for you guys. All right, moving on to the top side, I think is good. Like just taking the safe if you guys are like, let's just say a bit nervous, which is totally fine. There's multiple ways you can be playing early games. There's no like correct way to play it. More so like there is the best things you can play for, but also having strategies around that. Here you have the option to go onto the vault on the top side. I want to see, you do scan and then you look, oh, I'll try to pause it here on the map. Let's see. When you open it there. Okay. So here you get a lot of info. You see the circle.
Yes.
Immediately what I see with this circle is like you can often kind of tell, like predict where the circle is going depending on how hard the circle is pulling in a certain direction. So in this way you will know for sure that it's going to be ending down in the desert area. So preparing stuff for being in the desert area can be very important. Another thing that I instantly see is that you have an extremely good vault here and extremely good vault here. You have chonker, water bottle, health packs, another blue armor, grapple hook, KP. If I'm a KP and I see grapple hook, let's go there.
Yes.
And berry eater. So like these are two very good vaults. You know the other teams are on your right, so they're safe to take, unless like they will go in. Maybe they also take a scanner. There is the scanner on Wave Grove if somebody goes for that, but you will know if they hit the scanner on Wave Grove. So at this point, you're like decently safe to look for it, and also it will be an isolated 1v1 in most cases if you want to look for that. So I would definitely just go for the vaults on top side there, and then start moving in afterwards, because then you're really set for the whole game.
Yeah.
So what do you guys end up doing here? You don't go for any of the vaults. And you move into the middle. Okay, you go into the shop, which is fine. But I definitely think you lost out on like a lot of power by not going through the vaults you saw on the left side there, because they were really, really good. The last thing I like is like you are going towards the rest here, trying to stop that. But you're also putting yourself in the middle. Like, you know, there were two teams, so like this is probably like one of the teams which were above you. And that can be like very, very scary, because this is not an isolated fight because of the information you have on the map. So it's fine to try to stop them, but it doesn't really seem that you're taking into consideration the other team can quickly pop up on you guys. We get some really good kills. I think you're like really happy with this, and you get a lot of stuff, like the shards is good to have, get the blue upgrades and etc. So it's nice kills to have, but I would say it's like a scary fight to go for. So you gotta be careful like how you commit to it. Okay. Yeah, you see the same team resting on the left side. So left side is most likely like a weak team now, since you just fought them. And the other team you saw was on the right side. I like that you're like opening the map when you're looking at this information. As I say, like map awareness is basically about opening all the time. One thing though, here, I'll go back a bit, hold on. You see what happened here?
No.
Somebody scanned on the map. Now you guys are anti-UV, so they don't see you.
Yeah.
But somebody scanned you, which means you can just open the map and see where they scanned from. So they have no idea that you are here. But this indicates that you can also hear the sound on the map when somebody's scanning. So this should just be an indicator that you open the map and try to see where you got scanned from. So you get intel, even though they can't see you. This is a small note, but important, because if they scanned close to you, then you'll know, like, okay, there's somebody close you can try to look at. If they're far away, okay, then you know, like, they're far away, nothing to really worry about. I like that you're playing from the left side here, at least. Yeah, sorry?
Yeah, I think we, like, never really thought about looking at the map when the scan hit us, you know?
Yeah.
Like what you said.
Yeah, it's like a small thing to add, like making sure you can get all the information you can. But yeah, I want to hear your thoughts here. Like, you see this map, what do you guys want to do in this position? You know, there's a team here, and then everybody else is basically on the other side. So how do you want to be playing, like, this next stage?
Yeah, of course, like, go down left. And maybe we can even fight the team on the bottom left there. Like, going right would be, like, suicidal.
Yeah, I agree with you. You know that it's the green team that just rest that you fought is on the left side because of the bonfire. So I would for sure, like, yeah, just look at them. Like, they had no access to other powers. Sure, they're getting levels, but nothing else really. So you guys are in a prime spot to take that fight. So I would definitely just go to Wellspring.
I hope we do that.
Yeah, it looks like
I don't even know anymore.
Yeah, you're just getting XP on the day 2 here. I think it's good. Just make sure you get the ultimates and then start looking toward the other team. You could split up like a bit more since you know the positions of the team to get level 6 a bit faster. So you're not really level 6 here, but it's not like a big deal. I still think you guys are stronger than the other team. Good hook. Ooh, spike though. You sadly get cancelled out on it. But one thing I want to say here. I think you can take this. I'll go a little bit more back. Here, they're regrouping. The one thing you see is that Oath is half HP. The other guys have like high ground. So I would look at this with your comp and like looking at what they have. I would probably just instantly try to take this water geyser basically to get up and follow them, because you halved one already, so you don't want to give them time to heal up and rest. They have like, what is it, 0 powers? I see 0 powers, 0 powers, 0 powers. You guys are in a good state to kind of just try to go on them. You have the hover wings, the biz specialist. Like playing down on the bottom left here is very good for your bishop and jewel. So I would say like don't be afraid here. You halved one, don't back up, go straight in. Like go and fight the team right there.
Yeah, I think we were just a bit scared there.
Yeah, so I think you're like undervaluing yourself, because you guys are in a good position and you just fought that team. Like you know their strength. So I would say, just go on that. I think you're in a prime position to fight them. I like that you're at least following after, like looking for them. Like even if you meet them again, just look for them. You guys are like in this spot. Of course, again with the vaults, you could have been in a little bit of a better spot, but like you're decent overall. Like you guys would be mega with the vaults. Oh, let's see. You get scanned. You open the map, but it's too late, so you don't see the scan. Or was it outside circle? I don't think it was outside circle.
Yeah.
Alright, but then again, scouting. Okay, so yeah, I was just about to say. One thing I don't like, I'll take it back to the map and I'll explain. Let's see. So, in this map, you know where everybody was before this circle, right?
Yes.
Yeah, they're like up here. So where do you think most people will be now?
Yeah, probably like on the right.
Yeah, so like this is now the next place most people will be in.
Yeah.
And especially when you're jumping over the island, they have high ground, and high ground. So like there's 3 spots there where high ground, where it's like you can of course jump to be able to see on those spots, but it's just like a disadvantaged spot. I would much rather play downwards, playing with walls, as you, KP, do very well with walls, hook or walls, and Bishop fights well in those areas with their punch and etc. Also easier for Jewel to land stuff, it's stacking up and going through. So I think you guys play a lot better around walls and tighter areas in general. Of course, not the best for Seth, but you don't care, because everybody else like it, so it's fine. So I think your best bet is playing down on the left side here. I think it's very scary, because then now you're kind of walking into every team. So if you want to fight, like you're in a spot, since you have KP on the team, where you can be looking for fights, but you want to be doing it with less teams, like look for more isolated picks potentially.
Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah, they don't really go too hard here. You guys are poking. This is fine. Like Jewel stacked up a lot here. I think when Jewel hits all of those stacks, being able to just run them down here, I think it's fine. The only note that is important is that you don't want to overchase. I think this area here, you can fight on. But going too much out on this right side can be very scary, because that's going to be towards all teams. But if you hold the fight in this area, I think it's still very winnable. You see 0 powers, 0 powers, 0 powers, 0 powers.
Yeah, like on the right, that there are more teams. I think we saw that in the VOD from the streamed Showmatch, that were like 2 more teams there. So it makes sense. And actually the that they have no powers, I think we didn't notice it all.
Yeah.
So we should
I think you guys are in a really good position here to take the fight. So you don't have to hard commit. Like you got to be careful about how hard you're committing to the fight. Like Jewel looking like this, you're all still full HP. She got the stacks, look with the ult, and then still play on this left side inwards, like maybe holding the high ground if you push them off. But slow chasing them and looking for these kills here, I think is very, very viable for you guys.
Yeah, the thing here was a bit of miscommunication, because Jewel was like, "Oh, I got 1/2." Like he didn't tell us, and it was also fast. And then I think the right call would have been to go in there, probably.
I think so
like
too.
if Jewel goes in on the one who's half HP and we just follow up. But it was probably like first we were just too scared, and second like a bit of miscommunication because we said before the fight that we need to don't need to go in and just poke a bit and chill, and then Jewel probably should have just went in and ignored the call.
Yeah, for sure. And like, as you say, like it comes with experience. Like it's the first show match, you guys have some nerves, totally understandable. So for next time, like assessing that how are their power level compared to your power level, and being able to like not being afraid of looking for those kind of fights. Because also you have decent sustain. Like you have Seth on the team and you have Little Cook, you like you can get more consumables, you can get more heals, you're in a good position to sustain later into the game. One small note for you though, the like call it KP specifically. So you're looking for a hook here. One small thing that I think you should be doing is one, hold the high ground here. Don't be afraid to long dash, look for hook, and then short dash backwards. Or opposite, you can look for like a short dash, try to hook, and a long dash backwards. Like using it to create more distance, one, getting closer, easier to hit, and then secondly, dragging them further backwards afterwards so you can combo it with Bishop.
Yeah.
I don't think there's any world where that team hard engages on you if you uses both your shifts there. Because then they're running into Jewel, can still set up Bishop Punch and Seth peeling. So I think you're totally fine looking at this distance with double dashes.
Yeah.
Ooh. Jump pads is yeah, I don't know. You can jump pad. I think you need to jump pad. If you use it like this, you need to communicate. If we're taking the time to use a resource like jump pad, you should have a plan why we're putting it out. Okay, are we putting this out? That means, okay, either we're disengaging, this is out, we're running, or we're using it, we're instantly jumping onto it and putting pressure. Because it doesn't mean that you necessarily need to all in when you jump on a jump pad, but the moment you use it, you're in the air, the enemy has to respect it. So I think you should jump on it immediately and give the pressure, because you can just fall down immediately and jump again. But the enemy has to respect you the moment you are in air, especially as a KP, like the dunk potential from air.
Yeah, I think I just placed it in my head. I was like, let's go in, but then we took too long and then it was too late.
Yeah. Small note here, mechanically. After hook, very good hook. What you gotta be careful about is two things that people want to be doing when they get hooked. The easiest thing is they either just want to be sidestepping like left or right, depending on like what is easier for them, or like straight down. He can't really, or like straight back, but he can't go straight back because it's high ground, so he needs to jump and that'll take time. So you also need to make sure that when you're dunking somebody that you walk forward, because here you walk a tiny step backwards and that gives him enough distance to walk slightly behind and you don't hint the dunk.
Yeah.
So you don't, like, you have a Seth on the team, don't be afraid to get shot once to be able to get the dunks so your team can follow up on it. So I think you miss out on like a lot of potential damage there. Your ult, and then you kind of panic ult, panic ult right after.
Yeah.
Because I think if you hit that dunk, you move forward, hit the dunk, and then instantly activate ultimate, you guys are in a really good spot.
Yeah, I think that was like the process in my brain, but I didn't land the dunk.
Yeah. So it's all about like thinking about how you're stepping with the dunk.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a very ambitious hover wings by your Bishop. And here, the other team shows up. They instantly back off. I want you guys to hold the left side. Yeah. Don't give them too much space to play on, because now they are in the middle. So this is good. Like you're forcing blue team to be in the middle of two teams, which is good. But like it's a fine skirmish. I think you can be more aggressive, but of course, clear things you can learn from this. Okay, you guys go in again. Yeah, let me go a little bit slower here. Oh, that's a very ambitious dunk again. I think the here, one thing that I like to do with shrikes and also like say squishy damage dealers is that I will dash towards them, but I'll not dunk. Because like often in these cases, their first interaction when they see a KP dashing towards them is dash away. But if you save your dunk, then you still have your short dash to try to follow up and then dunk afterwards.
Yeah, makes sense.
So don't be afraid to like fake out, because here she put herself in the corner. So if you save your dunk here, you shift towards her, you bring that distance in, and then you can dunk her in this corner.
Yeah, then it's a free kill.
So faking out enemies can be really fun and like a valuable thing with KP. Like for example, also like if you hook a Celeste, you know the first thing the Celeste will do if she has ult is she will instantly ult. So don't dunk, you know, bait it out and save it for afterwards.
Yeah.
Alright, I like that you guys go back on left. Don't give them too much ground. Be careful about the team on the right side, but you can play this in. Again, I see you still have a slight habit of stepping back with your dunks. You're going in here, but you're stepping a little bit back while you're dunking. So, like, specific note to you, make sure that you write down, step forward while you're dunking.
Yes.
This could, like, it almost missed there, but you got, a bit of an ambitious ult afterwards as well.
Yeah. If I use the ult, like, instantly after the dunk, he's dead.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I don't know what happened there.
Oh, all good. Small things that'll quickly be able to do better. Alright, so what do you guys want to do now? What's in your guys' head right now, plan-wise?
Like what we thought in game.
Yeah, like if you want to say what your in-game plan is, or if you see like a new thing that you would like to do instead now.
I think in game, our plan was like we saw one team on the right, like when we were fighting this team, and we knew that the oath got away and we had no chance. Like because of that, we didn't chase him because we would have chased in the enemy team. And then I think we decided to go downwards to, I don't know, like play from a better position there.
Yeah, I like that. Not over chasing into the right side, you know, there's a lot of teams there. Just playing down on the bottom left and going accordingly. You also like have forge on the right side here. You could just use the forge, fix your armor, your bishop armor. Playing for the forge here can be really good for you guys. I would probably want to play towards the forge and then go back to the left side afterwards.
Yeah.
Okay, you again got scanned on the map. Not really checking that you got scanned on the map. You see the direction. What does this again? Again, is like a jump pad that doesn't really do anything. You're placing it out, but you're kind of not doing anything with the jump pad.
Yeah, I think it was the same as before. But do we see the team there underneath us before I placed it?
I don't remember seeing anybody. Maybe on one of your teammates.
Right?
Yeah, you saw a last. Wait, that's the last person, and you put a jump pad. Then you should instantly jump pad and just follow the Luna bit.
Yeah.
That was the last person on the team.
Yeah, it was again like I placed it before I called anything.
Yeah. So like, yeah, just making sure that you don't waste too many jump pads, because they're really crucial in the late games. Like jump pads can be really good to have. But yeah, you kind of stuttering around here. I would like that you guys play for the forge instead, fix your armor. There's not really too much you can do down here. You can farm, of course, a bit. Like you're farming a bit, getting some XP, but yeah, your armor is important in this stage. You do spot somebody resing.
Yeah, there's one small miscommunication there.
Yeah, this is scary. So I don't mind going for this if you know these guys are alone. If you know. But there's still 7 other teams alive. And the chance of the person here getting chased by somebody else is decently high. So you guys run through here and somebody's here trying to stop the res is possible. And I think it's very scary to run through the circle here, because you chunk yourself.
Yeah.
Like, I would rather than follow you there. I think you're going the correct way and your team is being like very ballsy. You do stop the res here, but yeah. Alright. So you know there's a team on the right, so you just want to be careful about that. I would probably just want to play either wait until they're gone. Like now would be a good to jump at. If you guys feel confident with fighting, I would probably not fight now, because I would rather fix my armor, because kind of all of your armor almost is broken. So I would not want to look for a fight right now. But if you want to cross, I would cross on the left side or jump pad above them if they're still there.
Yeah. Yeah, I see like our Jewel actually pinged the vault. The
Yeah, because like they could just be waiting on the right side.
Yeah, you see the disaster. We can't talk
Oof.
about that one. Yeah, like we watched it afterwards, like what we will reviewed ourselves, and yeah, we were like we're never gonna do that again. we just with like you said, just we figured out just use the jump pad there. It's
Yeah.
way more safe if we do that.
But yeah, I think there's some like valuable things here. I think one, check vaults. Like vaults are really good for you guys, and you had like 2 really good vaults you could have gotten there.
Yeah.
Number 2, think about position in terms of the circle.
Mm-hmm.
Because on the early game, you kind of went to stop for a rest. It's a bit risky walking into a lot of teams. So thinking about where you want to be looking, depending on where the circle is kind of important. Number 3, thinking about your jump pads, how you're like using them. And number 4, power check, call it like against a team. So when you're fighting another team, check like what powers do they have compared to you guys, like armor check, power check. When they meet the team, are we strong, are we not strong? Because I felt like you guys were really strong and could take that early fight. And specifically like for you, with KP here, it's like step up basically with your dunks. Don't be afraid to walk forward, and also like the slash like baiting with your shift onto like the squishy targets, like bait shifting into the Shrike and then following with your second dash afterwards again and dunk.
Yeah.
So I feel like this is like pretty good for the first game at least. Do you have any questions? Anything you're wondering about after the first game here?
No. I think everything's clear.
Alright, cool. We can move over to the next one. Showmatch number 2. Is this before or after the...
This was the one on Sunday.
Yeah, so this was the last one you played.
The second one, yeah.
Yeah, second, yeah. Alright, so again, what's your plan there? What do you see? What do you want to do on the map?
Okay, so like thinking from our perspective during that show match, I think we were like either we go stacks or we go scavenger and contest there. Oh no, I actually probably maybe we even drop mana coils again.
Yeah, like again, like same as last game. I think in general, like just playing from the outside is pretty good.
Yeah.
Like all these places, if you want to be playing it safe, like when you look at this plane path or like the ship path, I think if you want to be playing it safe, I think you can get like 3 armors on the side here and then play up on the right side. You can also just be looking to drop on the left side if you want to be trying to contest industries, like just walking by there. But if you see other teams dropping, you can just kind of pivot away from it. But yeah, you have options here.
Yeah, I can't remember.
Oh, yeah, the spawn the blue vault on my. I see you guys pinging that instantly. Again, I don't mind it too much, but again, I think there's safer options on the side. Okay, so one team dropped 2, you guys. I want to see what happens now. They're a bit behind on the left, and they're trying to instantly contest. So, you guys have the same comp. In general, I would say you guys have a pretty good comp. One thing I would be careful about, I would not want to go the E first, because it's very risky. Because the problem is, if you E here, you're not realistically get onto the enemy targets. You can use it on the creep, but you would rather want your teammates to use something ranged to kill it, because there's a high chance you don't get level 2 from that camp if the enemy team contests instantly. And if you're stuck with E level 1 in the fight, then you're not really smiling as KP.
Okay, so...
Oh, you're running away, okay, yeah.
So if a team drops onto us, I shouldn't take E first.
Unless you guys are planning to, because the problem there, they were first. They dropped slightly ahead. That means they will land first. Now, if you guys were that team, like say you were dropping first, and you know that you can chase like 1 X mark, I sometimes will like heat seek missile onto that 1 X mark, try to follow and dunk immediately, and that could work. But it's a bit risky.
Yeah.
So I think,
Okay.
but I think, okay, so since you guys like didn't want to fight, you kind of backed up immediately, then it's fine to go for dunk to try to get the camp instantly. I just thought you guys were going to be fighting there. That was the only thing.
Yeah.
Here, I would instantly run downwards. Because you're level 1. This is what I said. Like, this is very scary. You're KP level 1. And now, since you guys didn't split up, they got this one. And I first moved down to the other camp. So you guys have to play right side now.
Yeah.
Okay, I like that you go right side. This is good at least.
Okay, so in that case, you just described, I'd say dash as first.
Yeah,
or...
it's just the safest thing. Because you need to be able to play distance. Oh, this is good. You get the power, like, area, so you want to take this boss quick, and then you can look to fight. You get a power advantage, and you get level advantage. You got 2 camps, they got 2 camps, but you got an extra creep. So you guys get level 3 plus a power. I would look to fight after this one.
Yeah.
Okay, you take it. You leave, and they also left. What's your guys' plan now? You see them leave, and you still go right side?
Can you put up the map again?
Yeah, got it.
So probably they're the team on the top right there, on the top of us, right?
Yeah, it's like most likely just these guys. Oh no, actually, it's these guys. You see the bonfire, the color of the team. They're here.
Yeah. Oh, so they took the train.
Yeah, I recognize the color.
Okay. Yeah.
Like, I don't mind. Like, I see, like, this is a decent power. Or, like, decent vault. But again, blue armor. I think in this spot, when you choose to land like this, also... Oh my god, I just noticed that. Oh, yeah, you want this. You want this, my friend.
Yeah.
I am KP this game. I'm calling, guys. We're going hard. We're going hard, guys. I see grapple hook and kaiju heart. We're going, boys. Take the trip to heart. This is such a good vault for
and
you.
the nuke as well.
Yeah,
right.
like super good for late game. Like this vault is the best out of those 3. I would take the heart vault 10 out of 10 times.
Yeah, we probably need to look more for like what is in the vault.
Yeah.
Take time, look at the map, what is in the vault. I think we did that way too less.
Yeah, okay, so you guys end up going back, which is like fine, there's blue armors, there's stuff there, but ooh, the heart vault? Oh my god, I want that. Alright, so... Yeah, one thing you gotta be careful about right now is that you know there's a team on your left and your right. So, depending on where the circle is going... Ah, yes, you guys are playing towards heart, I like this. This is such a good vault. Nobody has started it, so you can look towards it. There's a team with a campfire there, so they have a small advantage with that. But you can cheese with the bushwhacker. Oh, that's very unlucky. And wait, where did you use hook? Oh no, did you just use it there? Yeah, just use it there. Yeah. Good reaction. I was about to say like hooking your teammate. See if you aim it correctly. Oh, that's a really good hook. Okay, that's a very, very good hook, dude.
Thank you.
Giganticism. Take giganticism. This is like in show. You should take this. The reason why so is like show matches is a lot more slower games. Like if you're feeling confident, if you're feeling like we're killing, like we're playing for fights, then Nox gives HP is like Berserk Helm is good. But standard, what I go for show matches is giganticism and respite tech helm. Yeah, I would love for you guys to keep on trying to play for this vault. Like playing on the right side, try to get the high ground. Just look. Like you don't have to be too afraid. There is no fault in trying to look, because you guys are giving this vault for free to the other team, and that is a big vault. Like, you don't have to hard commit for the vault by any means, but you should always try to look for it when it's that high value for you.
Yeah. So again, not being that scary.
And they started it.
And that's scared.
Yeah.
Yes.
I understand the show match, and you want to of course play it safe, but also gotta value like the thing you can gain from what you can lose. There's a really good hook. Ooh, I don't like you stepping back here. So this was a really good start. Good hook, good dunk, a lot of good damage. Play in. Why do you step back and try to heal?
Yeah, probably just scared.
Yeah, because like right here, your dunk is on a 3-second cooldown and you still have both dashes. So here you just play forward, sure, you can take a little bit of damage, like you don't mind too much. You can quickly follow up and keep that going, because they have you took 3/3 of Jules' health. So looking more is really good. And even if Seth healed her up, oh, that's such a good dunk, yeah. But you should have done that earlier.
Yeah, and I missed the first left click.
And then, yeah, somebody needs to play back for you. Yeah, okay, so let's look at this a little bit more. This is important for the fighting. So, reactionary, when you get a good start, you need to react to it instantly. So, jump pad is good, but you take one unnecessary shot, good dunk. You miss one LMB, so it's like mechanical. If you hit your first LMB after the kill, then it's dead and you can shift out earlier.
Yeah.
Secondly, here, your teammate needs to instantly turn on this, because you need to call this guy is 1 HP and you're Wisp. Get your teammate to help you here.
Yeah.
Like Storm was 1 HP, so your other teammates win that battle without problem. But you're giving too much time for the Stalker to heal up, and now since Seth kind of just walked in alone as a support instead of the Bishop like Bishop earlier, that means that the Stalker can just cook your Seth. Like your Bishop needed to be the one to step up there.
Yeah, I think Bishop and Jewel were too focused on chasing the others.
Yeah, because like Jewel and Seth wins it alone, because their Jewel was 1 HP. So they can still win that. So when they instantly kill like the Jewel there, then the Seth can heal up and you have a 2v2. The Bishop saves you and then you have man advantage. So it's like, it's very quick decision making. It's really hard to like see in the moment, of course, but these are like the important fights to review, like looking at what could we do differently, because it started amazingly. Like, it was a great start for you guys, but you dropped the ball. Like, you had the ball, but you just dropped the ball.
Yeah, because like if we see an opportunity or get a good start in the fight, we just need to commit and not be that scared.
Yeah, because like man advantage is huge in this game. Like, playing 3v4 is a big thing. And especially in this case, when you get a Jewel out, like Jewel with a one-shot potential, and Jewel is the one you kill first, that is big for you guys. Like, you as KP, what is really good for you guys is that, like, funnily enough, I don't know if this is Sunday EU?
Yes.
Okay, that's fun actually. Okay, because I remember. So this late game, we end up against that team later on. What you do as KP is just you look at the Stalker. When you have health, what I do is, if Stalker is here trying to get a flank, your team is fighting on this angle against the other team. You as KP, you go here and you look at the Stalker, and the Stalker won't do shit because he don't want to go on you. Like, if the Stalker jump on KP, he's trolling. So it's a big thing there. Like, if you come up there, I think you win the fight.
Okay.
It's the power of being KP. You just look at the enemy menacingly. Alright, here you just gotta get out. They're level 5. You guys are weak. Now it's like, run for the horses. Get out of here moment. Try to... okay. I was about to say, like, hook your teammate, but she had dash. It's fine. I don't want to look. You guys shouldn't look here. Just run. Even if you get that hook there, your Bishop is far away, like, and they're getting chased, just get out there.
Yeah.
Full dynamic. Yeah. Are you using full dynamic cam?
I don't think so.
I recommend using that. It's a little bit weird in the start when you're not used to it, but it helps you see more around you. Like, not too much left and right, but up and down you see a lot more. Alright, but now I want to hear, what's your guys' plan now? You're on the back foot, you know, there's a team here, there's a team here, there's a team here, 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 here. What do you want to
do? Wait, where are we on the map? I can't see it right now.
On the right side.
Oh, there. Like, try to sneak through to Vaingrove, probably. Like, I think, like, the team that is on the heart, if you go too much on the south, we get maybe caught. I think we go for the for the rest, either in Vein Grove or like more on the left, like next to side 38.
Yeah, so you're thinking, what is it, this or this one?
Yes, or even the third one on the top.
Yeah. Me in
One of
this
those.
case, I would play for this or this one. I think what you can do here is that you can instantly get to the rings, ring all the way to the top. One go left, one can split off early to try to start the below one. Because here you have the little cook afterwards, and you have a vault. And that's your way back into the game.
Yeah.
So you know, even though you know there's a team like straight to your right here, but if you take the rings, you'll get away quickly. Let's see what happens.
I can't remember.
I like the rings here. Going a bit early on the left. Let's see what you guys do after. Getting the levels is fine. You know, just having level 5 ready. I think heart is scary. Like, sure, you can get off heart. Like for sure, but there's a lot more teams around this area than topside area, so it's a risky one. Like, you can get it off, but it's more filled with teams basically. Yeah, like
Well, that doesn't look good for us.
Well, hello there, people, because right now your escape route is a lot harder, because you want to be playing in here, but then this team want to come in, this team want to come in. So if you play from Kobayashi, it's easier for you guys to play over on the left side, because then it's just one team above you.
Like from the moment on we saw this screen with the teams, I think we just need, I don't know what we did, but I think we need to like just go straight northwest.
Yeah, I agree. Like after this, you got
I hope we
good
do
ping.
so.
Yeah,
I hope we do so.
I see you ping up there, so I see you doing it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I think Heart was a bit dangerous here. It worked out, but it's risky business.
Yeah. At some point, we probably like didn't see or ignored the UV scan, because I remember we get caught in the middle of everyone at the end.
The only thing you gotta be careful about up here is that you're moving towards a team with legendary armor, so they are gonna be decently strong. They most likely have captured like 2 vaults, so you need to know that there's a strong team on your left. What I would probably do if I'm in your position at this point is that I would try to like just bolt it to the left side of the map and play on the left side of Damaged Soul and Night Stalker Soul. So your best bet is trying to look for third parties, because other people are going to be looking for it. But if you walk too late, then you're going to end up there when other people are coming. But if you like just jet for it early, then you're on the left side, and then you can listen for people to start the boss and maybe start fighting around it so you can get picks back.
Okay, yeah.
Because you guys are sadly like in a very weak position now, not really too good powers. So just trying to play for third parties around the souls early, I think can be really good for you guys. So like saving time, not even taking these camps, like running it to the left side and then taking camps on the from the left side, I think is good. Okay, you spot one guy or 2 people there actually. Good hook, dude, holy. Okay, so this rookie, actually people that is late on rotation. Ooh, this is scary. Okay, what you need to see here, the moment Bishop uses ult, you should just give up and try to turn on the people on the right side.
Yep.
Like, you're not really catching that Bishop. So I think unless your Bishop on the instantly ult after, I think just turn, get 3v4 and win with numbers on the right side there.
Yeah, we were a bit ambitious there. I think we just saw like Bishop has 2 health bars left.
Yeah, and hover wings, so...
Yeah. Yeah, I think like that, we still chased.
Yeah.
Okay.
So this again is like asserting what is happening, like knowing if it's a good fight or not. This is not if it's good or bad, it's mostly like, what do they have? No, they have ult, they used ult, they have hover wings. Okay, we're just not catching that Bishop. It's fine, we're just not. And then we go right side and win with numbers there.
Yeah. Because like right now, because of this chase, we were like in a very bad spot.
Yeah. And I'll get back to the map here. So right now, I don't like going through the right side, because the problem now is that most teams for the next circle is going to be around here. So if you guys keep on playing into right side, you're playing into where everybody is from the zone. So that's why I wanted you guys to try to just, as early as possible, go through all the way and play on this side.
Yeah.
Because then you have this area to try to look for picks and play above Abyss. Because the best way to come back in the game is playing above Abyss and get spikes. And you can dunk, so... I think this area is very scary for you guys. So now you're kind of like put between all of the teams. So you do not want to be engaging in any fights. If you meet a team, you're only playing for picks right now. Okay, so here something happens. Let's see. Okay, you spot somebody trying to rest on the train. Yeah. So you're going in here. But you gotta be careful. Like, here again, you're just jumping in headstrong too quickly. It's the same as earlier. When you hear a res, what's most likely gonna happen? Somebody else is gonna try to chase them. Because what would happen if you killed two of these guys and they run for res? You would be the enemy trying to chase them. So you gotta need to expect people coming from this side. So now you're jumping in between both teams, basically. And putting yourself into the sandwich.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened there.
Yes. See, there comes the other team that wants to chase the team that is trying to res. Like, you get a lucky catch because you're ulting straight into it. But here, we got the cavalry. That's one team, two team, three teams. And you guys in the middle of everybody.
Yes.
Like, I don't mind you chasing, but then you need to play slow from this edge and just scout. Because you know people will chase. So if you guys hold this area and look for people, like catching people on the side here, I think it's fine. But you go a little bit too fast in.
Yeah, like probably, if I understand it right, when we see the bishop flying in, who's chasing the other team as well, after killing the bishop, we just go out in the bottom.
Or you shouldn't even be in the position to kill the bishop. I think you're already too deep. Like, it was lucky that you got the bishop, but you shouldn't be in that position in the first place.
Yeah.
I think that's the scary thing. So now you're kind of just chasing in. You could probably go for the box press here. Oh, grapple hook. Grapple hook. Whoa! The grapple hook was laying there for you. Yeah, I think you, like, if you play it well with grapple hook, then you get so much more mobility and you can try to escape.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a bit rough.
Okay.
So, again, vaults. We need to assert the vaults. This could have been huge for you guys. Number 2. What was the second thing we talked about? We talked about, again, position, circle. Like, when the circle is coming, where are we putting ourselves? Number 3, the team fight. Disadvantage versus advantage. You guys had a big advantage. Capitalize on that. Go in, fight it. You guys had a really good advantage versus Chipsa team there. So use it efficiently. And number 4, restabilizing. Like, where do you go? Planning your route after you're going down. Like, you lost a lot of members. Where do you go to get your team back? And how do you put yourself in the best position to maybe get back into the game?
Yeah.
Alright, any questions about this game? Anything you're wondering about? You want to add in general? And also 5, like small note, item upgrade in Showmatch. Don't go for the Berserk, go for Giganticism. Unless you, again, if you want to brawl, fight 24/7, go for it, but it's more stable for show matches, which is slower.
Yeah, makes sense. Yeah, I probably just gone for it because I took it in all the other matches, like matchmaking, and they were just brawled all the time and didn't really think about not doing it in show matches for obvious reasons.
Yeah, and Berserk also doesn't give permanently HP. It stacks up, so you get kills, you get HP from it, but you lose half on it on death. So it's a very risky thing. So if you die, you lose half of your stacks.
Okay. So what was the other item?
I like my standard go-to build is Giganticism with Respite. This is my like the safe build. I can't write Respite like this. Those like it's the upgrade from Bladed Helm and Tech Helm. That's
with the shield, right?
Yeah, that's my go-to build.
Oh yeah.
The best was of course Greed, but I had 2 other teammates which were going Greed, so I couldn't go that. But Greed is a really good item on KP as well if you don't have other members who also want it. And then like a small thing can be going at Intensity, I think it's name it. It's the Mana Helm with healing upgrade. Like say for example you get a Bear Eater early, or if you have double support, like having Seth on the team makes it so you heal more. So that's like a good upgrade to also have.
Yeah. Okay.
Alright, any questions about this game or anything else you want to add?
Probably like when we chased for the res beacon on the train there at the end.
Yeah.
Is it like in this position? Should we ever chase for res beacon on a train? Or was it like just bad in this position?
You can look towards it, but the thing is, you gotta like always, if you want to be looking to stop there, you need to think: are you strong enough to fight if another team shows up? I think you can look for this since you're behind, but if you're behind, you need to play on the side here, because you know the circle is closed. So, what is the team gonna do after the res? Either they're gonna jump on this pillar and try to come down to you guys, or they're gonna go left, but that's into the other team. So if you guys just play to basically hold this ground, like play around here, scout below you, scout behind you, but hold around here, then there's a high chance that somebody comes past you that you can try to catch and get a kill back.
So basically, instead of getting third-partied ourselves, we third-party others.
Yes, because there's always a high chance for somebody else to try to chase it, because it's not your fight. Because if you guys are fighting a team and 2 of them run away, you often want to try to chase them if they're not too far away, so there will be other teams trying to look for that.
Okay.
Alright, cool. Anything else?
No, I think that was it.
Alright, cool. Let's look through, I think, one regular game, and then I think we have like a lot of notes. I don't want to overwhelm you, but
all good.
Let's because then we get like some variants, like the Showmatch stuff, and then let's see like one pub game to see how that pans out differently.
I don't know what of these 3 games was the best.
Alright, so what do you want to do here when you think about the circle? Like, what is your idea here?
Okay, so probably the best to drop here maybe would be Dawn, like looking towards Dawn caps. Because I'm thinking we're like on the outside, like you told me before, and we maybe can get legendary armor.
Yeah, like if this was me here, I would probably look for industries or Dawn caps. If you want a safe option, as you just mentioned, like if you want to play it slower, you could look for machine, get the blue-green armor there, and maybe try to contest the Kaiju Vault afterwards. That's also a possibility. But they could be strong. Like if they open that very quick, then powers can be a lot more valuable than the armors that you have.
Okay.
Alright, so one team on Kaiju. You go into the middle, like we talked about this, I don't have to mention it, but let's see how it plays out from this. Oh, that's a bit laggy, damn.
Oh.
Oh, okay, it was just the start, that was weird. Okay, so there's one team on you. Here again, I don't like that you start E, we talked about this, but it's fine. If you want to start here with E, I would like heat missile seek onto this one guy here and try to dunk him instantly.
Yeah.
Because you landed a bit ahead, and you use your dunk on the small creep, I think is ever as good. If you want to be using your dunk, wait for the weak spot to appear on the big. Like here, if you had dunk here, it would take a lot more HP. Alright, but yeah, it's not much you can do against that team. I don't like your team is stepping up here. You as a team here, or like you specifically, should probably call out, I suck level 1. Let's try to kill this camp and then look afterwards. Because you can't really help your team as level 1 right there. unless you take shift and like your team is poking down and you have shift, sure, then you can jump in and maybe like finish the targets here. But when you dunk, you just be like, guys, we need to chill. I need level 2.
Yeah.
This is very scary. Like you kind of like luckily can jump in and get it, but I think it's very unrealistic to get this multiple times.
Yeah.
It's a very scary early game. Alright, you got the 2 finishes, you got level 2. I like that you go shift at least. Now you can just hard chase. Let's get this dude. Alright, good first kill though. Okay, decent start for you guys. Getting some shards. Oh, instantly new team. Let's look at this. So this thing with being in the middle. Like everybody is gravitating towards the middle of the map. It's always scary. You guys are level 3. Like Power Jake, they have a level 2, level 2, level 3. You guys can fight this. Oh no, level 3 actually, I was just so wrong. This is very ambitious. I would never try to look for an oath, because if this oath
we just got level 4.
But not because of the level 4, but because this oath, like he can just put up his shield and then he'll block you. Yeah. So I think it's very unrealistic to look for that. Like sure, you got it, but if you're against better teams, they'll just put up the shield. So I think your target should be like look towards this bishop or ghost, like any of those. If you can get onto the sides, get behind or on the side of oath and look for others. Because this was kind of a lucky hook. You don't get that often unless the oath is playing it bad.
Okay, so
and
like
you... Oh yeah, didn't have dunk. Okay. No, wait, did you have it? Oh yeah, no, you didn't have it. You didn't have it.
Okay, yeah, so...
Oh, okay.
Also think more about who I'm hooking and not just like brain dead hook into...
Yes, like who's the target? Like what's important for you? Is it important for you to kill the oath, or is it important to kill the ghost or the bishop? But yeah, secondly, right after this, like sure, get away. Here, I don't like that you're dashing towards the Brawl. You see that the Brawl is charging up his dash here. Like he's ready to go in. So you instantly, when you dash in here, you're giving him space to go on your backline.
Yeah.
I think what you need to do here is just nothing, actually.
You just wait for him and then try to get a dunk.
Yes. Oh, not on him though. I'll paint you a picture here. You see this guy, you see these guys on the bottom here, and you see you guys. What happens if the Brawl jumps in here?
The others follow him, probably.
Yes. What happens if you just hold this area and try to dunk the oath if he tries to come in?
Maybe we can get a kill on him.
You get numbers advantage. Like sure, there's a chance Brawl just get out, but Brawl doesn't deal damage. He's not empowered. Like Brawl can't do anything here 1v3 against you guys. So your job here is looking at the oath and not letting oath jump in and create space. You hold this angle, you hold the bishop and the oath, and then your team is in a 3v2, so you win with numbers.
Okay, yeah.
So thinking about like, what are you playing for? You're playing to create space for your carries. You create space by holding multiple members. And in this case, you could just, like as I explained earlier, like if you're playing against a Stalker, if you as a Kingpin just look at that Stalker and he is on the side, he's not gonna do shit, or else he's trolling. So here, if you just don't shift at all, look at the oath and the bishop while your team goes for it, like sure, you hit the dunk here, but then again, like if you're meeting a better team here, it's unrealistic. But I think you can create more space here. And like, see, okay, Shiv luckily got out there like with 1 HP. Like, if you want to improve and get better, it's all about like, would a good team make this decision? Would I get this if the team was good? Like, how would they decide fights, basically?
Yeah.
Oh, a little bit of an ambition jump. I can't speak. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, you get some good kills, like this good overall. Like small improvements you can make, but you guys are in a pretty good spot. You actually end up being able to get in on the chase. Okay, so what do you guys want to do now? You got 2 good fights. You're getting the vault. After the vault, what do you want to do here? Oh my god.
Maybe we can hit a UV scan and then that's the grapple. We can hit the UV scan and then try to go for fights, I guess. Because we're like ahead, one level.
Okay, dude.
That would be
If
my
I am
bet.
KP in this game, I am telling my Shiv to instantly drop that grapple hook, because she's not allowed to hold this. Like, you just gotta take dominance here, dude. You are not giving away your grapple hook to Shiv here. No shot. No shot you're
Yeah.
giving away the grapple hook to your Shiv. You should have that 10 out of 10 times on your team compare.
Yeah.
But yeah, I agree. Like, take the scan here. Boom. Wait, you see nobody? Does everybody have... Oh, it's soul powers. Wait, let's... Yeah, everybody has a radar jammer.
Bruh.
Nice one. Okay, but you still have information. So, you have Vault, Vault, a little grapple hook, team. This is the info you have. What I would do here is, I would just go and fight. You guys have 2 members with level 5. You have an advantage. Look for a fight.
Yeah.
Mental note that there are some decent vaults. Like, you can get this later. You don't have to stress this now. Use the advantage of having level 5 and being stronger than enemies' teams. So you know people on the right side, I would look towards the right side. But also, I just tell my Shiv to drop the grapple hook and then all the fights are free, you know?
Yeah, probably, like... I don't know if we saw it there, but in theory, if we see the team on the right taking the camp there, it's probably best to go on that team, right?
Yeah.
Because we know there's a one team right now.
Yeah, and there was another bonfire, so you know there's somebody close in the vicinity at least.
Yeah.
Even if they're not right on the bonfire, there's at least 2 teams nearby on the right side.
Yeah.
Alright, so you get the vault, pick up some more stuff. The Shiv still hasn't dropped the grapple hook for you. I am sad. I'm crying as a KP main.
I think that was actually like one of the first games. No, not especially one of the first games, but one of the earlier games.
I'm crying. Okay, give the... Okay, at least you get the barrier. Thank God. Thank God, at least you get the barrier. That's good. Good teammates. But if you have barrier grapple here, you can 1v9.
Yeah.
Alright, but yeah, you guys are not really using your advantage here. Like, you guys are really strong. I don't think you should... Like, this vault is not really worth it. You're not gaining much from this vault. You should just look to fight. This is kind of not using your advantage. We'll move past that. I will not comment. It's fine. I'll move past it. I'll move past it.
Did we see anything there? I don't think so.
I see a replicator. So we see it next on the map. You guys are still decently strong. The only ghosts that are nearby is Underroot and like Waingrow. But I think you guys should play for this replicator because it's still strong. So this replicator can be really good for you guys. After, of course, you're up again. Wait, why did it not just box press you? Okay, we're kind of wasting a lot of time going for the heart rest here as well. And now people have started the replicator. And you're not going to be into the replicator in time. Oh, actually you are? Okay, 6%. Let's see this. Yeah, level 4. Yeah, they have to run. See it? They got to respect instantly. Get this replicator.
Whoops.
Big for you guys. It's fine. It happens. All KPs do that. All KPs do that. Never say sorry. It was a tactical hook.
They have to say sorry that they're in the way, right?
Yeah. But yeah, you like they should have box rest you. You lost a barrier for not box resting. Wait, why did you guys?
We didn't want to replicate.
Oh, yeah, sure. You had 4. Yeah, you had 4 of them, but it's gonna be out of circle anyway. So it's like you're kind of just wasting time in the circle. Like nobody's gonna go into the circle right there to pick up the armors. So
yeah,
just small details on saving time. See, you gotta like again, damage like circle's not dealing damage, but small issue. Again, here overkill. Acknowledging that this Shrike is dead like a million times, like she's gone, like she's not really playing the game right now, and then saving the dunk until the Felix comes, and then you can turn the dunk instantly on him, because now you don't have any abilities. And since you guys were late on the rotate, you kind of get pushed by the circle, so Yeah, it's like there's small things here and there where you're kind of not utilizing time efficiently, and you're kind of falling on the back foot, even though you had a good lead and you're in a really good spot.
Yeah. Yeah, I think we often like waste a lot of time. I think you saw it in the show matches as
Yeah.
well.
When ahead, use it. Number 2 for you, think about your role of creating space. Decision making in team fights for how can I create numbers for my team, or how can I help my team. Tell this to your team. Screenshot this and send it to your team.
I'm gonna DM him right now.
Screenshot this and send it to your teammate. The KP here takes the credit.
Wait. I'm gonna screenshot that.
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, that's going into the group chat.
Beautiful, beautiful. Alright, do you have any questions? Anything else you're wondering about? Anything you would like to go through? Or else I think we have a lot of good notes here, things you can work on until next time, and I think this will help you guys out a lot.
Yeah, sure. Like many things we didn't even think about during the game.
Alright, awesome. If there's anything that comes up later, don't be afraid to shoot me a DM or ask for another VOD review if you guys feel stuck or you don't feel like you're like improving anymore. But use the notes here, work on them for a bit, and if you feel like okay, now we need some more help again, just reach out anytime.
Yeah, sure. Thank you very much.
Alright, awesome. You take care then, man. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you on the Skylands on the next test.
Yes, sir.
Awesome, man.
Have a good stream if you're still streaming.
Thank you, man. I'll see you around.
See ya. Thank
Bye.
you. Bye-bye.